Hey everyone, welcome back to That Magic Guy. I've got something super fun for you today. A mind-blowing trick that uses a very simple move. This one is really special to me, not just because it's fun to perform, but because it's super clean, easy to learn, and completely impromptu. No crazy setups, no gimmicks, just pure sleight of hand and psychology. If you are a fan of the any card at any number plot, you'll definitely love this one. Also, as you can see, today I'm using one of my favorite decks, the stunning Memento Mori deck. This one just hits different. The colors, the feel, the vibe, it's all just perfect for a visual routine. I've dropped a link in the description if you want to get your hands on one. Alright, let's get to the trick. Now first I want to show you something. Here are all the cards, and as you can clearly see, every single one of them is different. Nothing fishy here. No duplicates, no strange markings. Just a normal deck of cards with all different values and suits. Every card is unique, just like you, just like me. Just like every moment in a Magic performance, no two are alike. Now I'm going to give the deck a good shuffle. And in a real performance, if I had a spectator standing here in front of me, I'd actually hand the cards over and let them do the shuffling. So let's imagine I've handed the deck to the spectator, and they go ahead and shuffle the cards however they like. They can do an overhand shuffle, a riffle shuffle, a mix of both. Whatever they want. The point is, the deck is completely randomized. I'm not touching anything. Once they're done, they hand the deck back to me. Next, I grab the card box, and now I take the deck and carefully place it right back inside the box. I close the flap and hand the box over to the spectator. Then I say to them, even before we begin the trick, I'm going to make a prediction on this blank card right here. Then I proceed to make my prediction. And after I'm done, I let the spectators put the prediction in their pocket. For the sake of this performance, let's keep it right here. Now comes the big moment. I ask the spectator to name any number between 1 and 52. And keep in mind, they were the ones who shuffled the cards. I never saw the order. I didn't touch the deck after the shuffle. The cards were placed directly into the box and sealed up. That makes this part all the more impossible. Let's say they choose the number 24. Could be any number, but we'll go with 24. At this point, I ask them to hand the box back to me. I slowly open it up and remove the cards, and I'm being very careful not to disturb the order. I also show the box is completely empty. No hidden cards, no gimmicks, nothing sneaky. Now I start to count. 1, 2, 3. All the way through. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And here we go. 24. Now remember, if you had named 25, it would have been I believe it's the Joker card of the Memento Mori deck. And if you had said 23, it would have been the 6 of Diamonds. But you said 24. And it just so happens to be the 10 of Spades. Now comes the most exciting part of the trick. Remember, I placed the prediction before we even began the trick. This prediction has been sitting here all along, and now for the first time, the spectator looks at the prediction. And of course it matches perfectly with the card on their randomly chosen number, and that too from a shuffled deck. Crazy, right? And that's the trick. Alright guys, now let's break it down. I know this looks absolutely impossible, but I promise you it's actually incredibly straightforward once you know the secret. This trick is what I like to call a mashup. It combines a few classic techniques and blends them together into one clean, powerful routine. It's not necessarily a brand new trick or a groundbreaking concept, but it's a beautiful example of how old techniques can come together to create something fresh. Here's how it works. All you need is a standard deck of cards, a blank card, or even a piece of paper and the card box. That's literally it. No gimmicks, no stacked deck, no preparation beforehand. That's it. From there, the trick is completely impromptu. You take the deck out and show the cards, all different. Give them a shuffle, or better yet, let your spectator shuffle them thoroughly. That adds a huge layer of impossibility and builds trust. Once the cards are shuffled and handed back to you, here's the first crucial moment. You're going to take the deck and pretend to casually place it back into the card box. But here's where the magic begins. You're going to angle the box so that the front of the box is facing the spectator and the back is facing you. This gives you a perfect little window to glimpse the bottom card of the deck as you insert it. Let's say the bottom card is the 6 of diamonds. That's going to be the card you later predict. So you casually place the deck into the box and secretly lock in that image of the bottom card. Don't make a big deal of it. Keep it natural. Then you close the box and hand it to the spectator to hold. From here, everything is psychological theater. One more subtlety I like to add before making the prediction is, I say something in the lines of, just to be very transparent, I'm going to make a prediction before we even begin this trick. Then I proceed to write down the bottom card that I peeked at while putting the deck into the box. In our case, it's the 6 of diamonds. After this, I ask the spectator to place the prediction in their pocket without looking at it. This reinforces the idea that this prediction can't be tampered with. Then just ask the spectator to name any number between 1 and 52. Most people will pick something between 10 and 40. That's just how the human brain works. But occasionally you'll get someone who says 1, or 2, or 52. In that case, simply ask them to pick another number. If they picked a really low number in the beginning, like 1 or 2, ask them to add this new number to the original one to get to a new number. If they picked 52 or 51, ask them to subtract this new number from the original. For the sake of this tutorial, let's say they named 12. Now comes the second move. You take the cards out of the box, keeping them in the same order. Do not shuffle or adjust anything. You now need to secretly control that bottom card into the position they named. How? As you hold the deck, you get a pinky break under the bottom card, the 6 of diamonds in this case. To easily get this break, I simply slide the card a bit to my right and then insert my pinky above it. Then you transition that pinky break into a thumb break as you shift into biddle grip. Remember, you are doing this under the cover of the deck, so the spectator won't see a thing. This is how it looks in real time. Now, start counting off the cards one at a time into your other hand, just like normal. 1, 2, 3, and so on. When you get to the number they named, let's say 12, you're going to secretly drop the bottom card, held under the thumb break, on top of the pile when the timing feels right. Do this during your offbeat patter. Here's how you can disguise it. You say, now keep in mind, if you had said one more, just one more, the card would have been the 4 of clubs. And while you're saying that, your hand briefly comes over the pile and you casually drop that extra card on top. At this point, the actual prediction card, the one you saw earlier, the 6 of diamonds, is now in the correct position. You proceed to show that if you said one less, it would have been this card. But you said 12, which is exactly this card. You outjog it, pull it out, and reveal it. And as always, it matches your prediction. And that's it. A super clean, completely impromptu card trick that blows minds and leaves people wondering how on earth you could have possibly known the right card. The best part? You never once touch the deck after the shuffle, you don't manipulate the order, and the prediction feels real, bold, and direct. If you enjoyed this tutorial, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more awesome tricks, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a new video. If you have any questions about the sleights or want me to break down a specific move more slowly, just drop a comment below. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Stay magical!